Well, I'm processing that mattress and box springs right now. That's one of the springs. Look how interesting that is. You can see it better up there in the light. All of those little springs. See, I can take all of these little individual springs out and fire them in my kiln with glass and make goblets. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll make some goblets. That's one of the dangers of doing the stuff that I do. I was out there recycling that, and there are these really thin wires on the mattress part of it that I guess keep something down. I don't know what they do, because I was kind of like a butcher at a raccoon processing plant, just chopping it up to get rid of it, to tear it apart, because I wanted to get the cotton out of it, and I wanted to get those springs. And so, in the process of pulling this stuff out, something got hung up, and I went to kick it, because it's just stapled in there. I went to kick it, and when I kicked it, it jerked something from my hand and turned out to be like a fishhook vibe and stuck right into my finger. So I'm letting this, it's swelling up right now. So I'm going to let this see what this does. I put some ointment on it and just relax for a little while and see what happens. But I'm going to end up with 2 large bags of cotton. And the cotton, if I'm not mistaken, I think what you can do with that is you can blend it, put it in a blender with water and blend it up really into a fine slurry. And then you can get like a screen, like a window screen. And then when the slurry is, like a really watery mixture of slurry, you can, like a panner would, get some water and pull it up, and then all the water drains out and leaves this layer of cotton on the surface of this mesh. And then you take it out and let it dry, and then you have cotton paper. So I'm going to end up with 2 big bags of that, and then 2 big metal springs so I can make goblets. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those springs. I might actually put them in my kiln, cut them up, and cut the springs up with glass, and make some goblets. They won't hold anything, but they'll be glass in a goblet shape. Oh, look, a goblet. Oh man. Oh. Now, as I was out there, I was thinking about it. I was thinking, wow, I'm just like a butcher. I'm just out here hacking away on this freaking thing. Trying to get it. And I can understand now. If you know how they're built, it's easier to take them apart. But it's the first time I ever processed a mattress and box springs. And I was also thinking about the people in the the Depression days would save string. I mean, I'm not throwing away a mattress and box springs without reprocessing it. Like I say, I'm going to have 2 big trash bags full of cotton, which is really great. And then I'll have the goblets. And then the wire that I got hung up with right here, that can reprocess that into making wires for my work. I can screw them in, and then they use that wire as the wire for a hanging thing. So now the foam, that's going to get tossed because it's so thin you can't do anything with it. If it was thicker foam, I could use it for brushes, but it's too thin. And on one of them, on the first one, it had a really nice piece of burlap over the whole bottom of it. I saved that. Really beautiful piece of burlap. So that's good. So I got the burlap, I got the cotton, I got the goblets. So that's pretty good. So now, as long as my finger doesn't get infected, why wasn't I wearing gloves? Live and learn. See you later.